Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to Creative Tarot Insights, and welcome to your monthly reading. I hope you're doing well and the season is treating you well so far. Your overall energy here is Angel of Psychic Ability and Angel of Space Clearing. Your psychic, intuitive abilities are helping clear something out of your life, is the overall energies. I want to pull some tarot to go along with this, to see more about what your intuitive abilities are helping you clear. You're going to get signs, nudges. The intuitive energy is very gentle. It's usually the first thing that pops in your head when you're faced with a choice or a situation. But tell us more, Spirit, for Capricorn, what this means. The intuitive abilities are helping clear energy. Okay. It's helping you get clarity about a tower moment that may have recently occurred for you. It's helping you with your spiritual awakening, signs and synchronicities. It's helping you clear out emotions of the past that no longer serve you. And it is helping you transform yourself into a brand new version of you. What a beautiful beginning. What a beautiful beginning. Okay, I'm going to just pull the camera back a little bit here, and we're going to get into some past, current, and possible outcome energies for you. Okay, so we're going to start here, and I'm trying to get a little bit more room on the table with past energies. What's going on, or what's been going on in the past for my Capricorns out there? What can you tell me about the past, about what is clearing? Okay, clearing. You are clearing, holding on to things too tightly. What kind of things are these, I ask? What kind of things are these? Okay, that's a few too many cards. Spirit, can I get a few less? And thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. If you're a new user, I hope you enjoy your stay and will subscribe to see more. And give me a like. If you're a returning user, thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate your support. So you are getting clearing. You're getting clearing. Your psychic ability is giving you information on how to walk away from something that you've been holding on too long, something in your emotional body and something in your material world. Can you tell me more about past energy for Capricorn, please? Anything else from this deck for past energy for Capricorn? Yes, we have one. We have something that was very passionate, but it was not able to stay the course. It burned out very, very quickly, and it may have not had the best intentions, okay? But maybe you held on to it for a while. Maybe there was something about it that was alluring to you. Maybe it was out of familiarity with you clearing these past energies. Maybe the tower moment has been shocking to you. You didn't expect things to fall apart with this energy, but it did. And it may have gotten you feeling like, this is just not right for me. I'm just taking a hike. It's not for my higher good. It doesn't aid into my spiritual awakening or ascension. So that's what I'm getting on the past energy, but I want to get an oracle card to go along with this. So, what from this deck, Spirit, can you tell us about this energy that was very passionate, very fast moving, may have come on very strong? Someone could have come on really strong with you, made you feel like, you were everything that they were looking for, but it was all igniting, and it didn't have the steady consistency that you really need whenever you, let's say, embark into a relationship or embark into a business endeavor. So it was just not something that you just realized that when things kind of crumble, when things kind of went haywire, you just kind of realized, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm not going to stick with this. You're clearing that now, and you walked away from it in the recent past. Angel of guidance. I'm trying to get this to focus so you can read it with me. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. So if you were feeling really down and out about this, you know, you just felt like there's nothing here for me. There's nothing here for me. There's no one for me, or this idea for a business, you know, just isn't for me. That may or may not be the case. It may just be that this person that you were working with or this person that you were dating wasn't right for you. There's a lot of different people, a lot of different ideas, and a lot of different ways to express those ideas in the world for you to just give up, because you're clearing the nastiness out of it. And what hopefully will be left is the goodness, the pure goodness. What made you start from the beginning? Okay, so this is your past energy. I'm just going to make a little room on the table here so I can still reflect back on these, but you can see the current energies more clearly. Let's see what wants to come out for current energies. Oops. What coming out for current energies for Capricorn? Okay, so we have you coming out of a hermit phase. Okay, if this puts you into a hermit phase, not out of trying to get enlightenment, but it just made you pull back from the world out of fear, out of disappointment, discouragement, depression, that is sorry, I got tongue tied. That is in the process of ending, and harsh endings also that you've experienced, possibly cyclical, are not going to be going on anymore. Okay, so these harsh endings that you may have experienced, maybe you've experienced one too many of them and you just started to walk away from everything and everyone, you know, just have faith, because you're not going to keep having these hard endings. I believe that all the hard endings are behind you. And one oracle card wanted to pop out. My sleeve just kind of hit it, and it's just calling to me here. And you have Hathor to support this magic medicine woman integration. You are healing all of that. Okay, you're in the process of healing all of that, whether you can feel it yet. Sometimes in the beginning of the healing, it just feels like an open wound, but it's still in the process of healing from the moment that you actually put some love and care into it. Say you have, you know, a cut on your arm. As soon as you clean it out, you put some Neosporin or whatever works for you on the arm and you bandage it up, it's in the process of healing from the moment that you start to give it care, tender, loving care. And also you're learning to integrate what you learned that wasn't good and right about it. You're learning to integrate that to figure out what is right for you moving forward. Okay, so are there any other oracle cards that would like to come out for current energies for Capricorn? If you relate to this reading, I would absolutely love to hear about it in the comments if you feel comfortable sharing. If not, I understand. Goddess of sacred power. So this is giving you more access to your internal power, to your psychic power, to your spiritual ascension, to the rebirth, to your death. You are being encouraged to take a leading role in your current situation. See, it's time to come out of shutting all of the world off because of what happened to you. It's time to come out of, quote, hiding in a sense. Not saying you're hiding from anything, but I'm just saying that, if you kind of just pulled back from the world because you thought the world had nothing to offer you, it's not true. It's time to step out of that. Okay, so I'm going to move this over a little bit as well so we can get some possible outcomes. Now, take what resonates and understand that tarot is just a guide of possibilities. You have free will, and this doesn't have to be your outcome unless you choose it to be. So, what do we have for possible outcomes for Capricorn? Okay. We have, oops, I did it again. Queen of Swords. You are not going to take any energies in like these past energies that weren't stable, that didn't go the course, that crumbled underneath your feet just because they were familiar from the past or whatever they may have been. You're not going to embark on any energies like that anymore in the future. You're only going to take things in the way she has her hand up with one hand and the sword in another. She is welcoming to positive energy, but she will smite negative energy. She will smite it dead in its tracks, is what I'm getting. So that's really nice. Anything else from this deck? Yes. So there's going to be some healthy competition, not competition that is cutthroat. Like if it was the Five of Swords, it would be like more like unethical competition or someone doing something unfair, where no one is winning. This is healthy competition that's going on, like say you would if you were in a business and you had to compete with your fellow competitors, that sort of thing. So that is something that's coming in the near future for you if you choose to partake. What else wants to come out? Okay, that's a few too many again, Spirit. Thank you, but let's get a few less if we may. A few less. Capricorn 4. Thank you. Okay, so something about what you're clearing out, what you're walking away from, has led you to work on things that have to do with codependency, of holding on too tightly to things that are just not going to stay the course, okay? This is really going to motivate you to look at what within yourself is causing the root cause of what you feel like attached to, because it's not really a need, but you feel it's a need. It's more of a want that's turned into something that you depend on, that you think you can't be without, but you can. This is going to inspire you in your spiritual ascension to look at those things. Why was I holding on so tightly to that? Why did it not last? Not blaming you at all for why it didn't last, because it takes more than one person to make a tower happen, to make something crumble. But it's going to really help you look at your shadow sides, basically. It's going to help you look at what is it that in my energy that makes me attractive to those types of people. What things can I do? And you're going to find that some of those things that you find are actually really attractive qualities about yourself. Like perhaps you're very mysterious and people find that very attractive. Perhaps you're very giving and nurturing and empathetic. And, as we all know, narcissism is very attracted to that empathy energy. Maybe it's because you're so giving and nurturing. Some people want to take advantage of that, but you can find ways within these things that attracted the negative things to put up boundaries and shields within your energy so that in time, when those types come at you, they just bounce right off of you. Or like you just don't even let them enter your mental space or your heart space. Like, much less your heart space. You're just going to be like, nope, I see that. I recognize that. Nope. And eventually that energy is going to give up. Now, I can't say every individual will give up, but most of that energy is just going to just not be lost on you. That's not the right words, because that would be you not recognizing it, but more like recognizing it, but then calling it out. At least, even if you don't do it to them, in your mind, you can say, say you're on a dating site or something, and you notice like an MO of certain people that's always repeating and repeating and repeating, like someone who asked for your phone number in the first message, something like that, something that, you can spot, that what I was referring to is more like something you spot as a scam, but any type of other energy, people who, obviously don't read your profile because they ask you questions that you've already stated instead of asking you to elaborate on the questions about yourself that you stated. Hopefully that's making sense. So that's what I'm getting in the possible outcome energy. To summarize, is you are not going to be taking any kind of negative, toxic shit on. You're only open to friendly competition, just practicing your skills to get better at them with others, and looking at codependency and the sides of yourself that are probably very beautiful, but they attract narcissism or toxicity in some way, shape, or form. So that is basically the reading, but I want to pull a couple more oracle cards just to see what else wants to come out. If Spirit has anything else to say, if your spiritual team has anything else to say before we end the reading. Again, thank you for being here, and I do hope you're doing well, and I do hope that this reading helped you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, we have loving strength with the Queen of Clubs. Beautiful, very nurturing, Empress type energy here. Love is so strong. Some people say, people with a loving nature are weak. They're too soft. No, it's wrong. It is soft, but it's a soft strength. It's a beautiful, soft, enduring, passive, yin, feminine type of strength. And even if you're male, we all have those parts, masculine and feminine. And that soft strength is something that's just so brave and admirable. And this is part of your life path. It is part of your life path. And, burdens are part of our life paths. We have to go through this. We have to see what's not right sometimes so we can find what is right in the world and in our lives. So I, once again, hope this helped. And I hope to see you next time, Capricorn. Take care.